Hi, this is Brian Basic, owner of Citadel Hardscape Marketing. I get asked a lot when I speak at different groups, what exactly is search engine optimization? How does it work? And why should I care? And so what I thought I would do is go ahead and do a video that answers all three of those questions. So let's take a look at what search engine optimization is. So here's the definition. Search engine optimization is performing those activities that search engines like Google and Bing value so that you rank for the keywords that your customer is going to use in order to find your products or services. And so if you look at what those activities are, some have to do with your website. That would be like headers and coding on your website. So when Google and Bing crawl your website, they can find all the information that they need, and that's called on-site optimization. There are other things like keywords and content where, in order to have the right keywords and content and to be recognized as an expert, you have to have that because as Google crawls those things, you want to make sure you're considered an expert. There are other activities that have nothing to do with your website itself. Those are offsite activities. Those would be like backlinking, your reviews, your social media linking. Those are critically important as well. Let me have you take a look at what a return or a search looks like, and I'll explain that. Okay, so here's a return. And so I'm going to show you the return in this case is going to be for the search cement driveway installers for Fort Myers. The returns that say sponsored or ads, those are called Google ads. And those are, your ranking with this has more to do with your bidding strategy and your keywords than it has to do with your SEO. It has actually nothing to do with your SEO. What I like to do is to draw your attention to the bottom of the page, or the middle of the page, actually. And so this is called the local or tri-pack. So this is the local section. There are typically three companies that are displayed here. It's usually somewhere around the map. So these companies earn their way to these positions. And there's a lot more than three. If you look at more businesses, there could be as many as 10 on a page, and there could be 4 to 5 pages. So there could be 40 to 50 companies there. And so ranking in the top three is really critical, because the really good thing here is Google is very protective to only put or display local companies. So in this case, for a Fort Myers search, they're only going to display Fort Myers companies. Likewise, if you're doing a Naples search, they will only display Naples companies. And so you're only competing against local companies. So this is your best opportunity to rank. Whereas when you're doing the organic search, which is below here, you're actually competing against both regional, national. It could be companies from other areas around your area. But again, this is a lot more competitive, the organic piece is, than the local piece. And so that's really important to understand. What I'd like you to do is to take a look at the criteria that is used in order to figure out where you're going to rank from Google's perspective. The criteria in both cases for local and organic is the same. It's the same criteria, it's just weighted differently. So as an example, if you look at the reviews, or if you look at the subject of reviews, reviews constitutes about 17% of your ability to rank in that local section comes from reviews. On the organic side, that drops from 17 to 5%. Likewise, when you look at link building, that's 13% on the local side, but 31% on the organic side. It's really important to understand how all these percentages work, because it's your goal to certainly be ranked in the local section, but if you can be ranked in the organic section as well, that's to your benefit as well. So again, why should you care at the end of the day? As a local business, you're trying to be seen in as many places as possible. So knowing how things are weighted, knowing how to rank is critically important, because you want to show up in as many places as possible. If you can show up because you're doing Google ads, that would be great. But if you can earn your way to the local pack and also have a presence in the organic, that would be great as well. And so the great thing is that if you're a customer of ours, we do all of this work for you. It's part of what we do for all of our customers. And so we take care of both your organic and your local listings, and we do that. If you're not a customer of ours and after watching this video, you say, geez, we really struggle with this, I'm on like the 5th page, we can probably help. And again, this is one of the most important things you can have as part of your business strategy to grow. If you have any other questions, give us a phone call. We'd love to help. Thanks.